Hey guys, welcome back to SourceFed. My name is Elliott. Let's talk about the debates, because guess what? Everybody else is right now. So here's what a debate is. It's a debate. You have one guy on one side of the stage and he's wearing a red tie, and then the other guy, he's wearing blue. Sometimes the Democrat wears a red, or sometimes they both wear blue, and that's when you know that things are going to get crazy, or that someone on their campaign staff is going to get fired. And as much as people like to say that either Obama or Romney has the election in the bag, neither really does. So my question is, do these much broadcasted, much discussed, much maligned, and much watched debates actually much matter in the overall plot of electing a president? And if they do matter, is it the information? Is it the debate style? Is it the truth of their statements? Or is it who makes the most gaffes? Well, presidential debates do matter, just not really in deciding who's president. What? I know, that's crazy, right? Okay, fine, I'll tell you more. Settle down, all right? If you're gonna stay on the edge of your seat like that, you're gonna fall off, you're gonna hurt yourself, all right? Now, when I was at the conventions, I kept wanting to see all of the debates because I like balance. I don't like being submerged into just one opinion. Also, debates are fun to watch. So I'm a little disappointed that a bunch of smarty pants political scientists got together, concluded that with the exception of like 1980 and 2000 with Al Gore and George W. Bush, the debates don't really matter that much. A huge study that compiled literally all the polls from like 1952 to 2008 was put together by Robert Erickson and Christopher Wisen and found that with the exception of the 1976 election, the best prediction from the debates is the initial verdict before the debates. In other words, we start at A, then we go to B, and then we go to C. That's called time. Despite people believing that B will act as a catalyst to determine C, C is actually more often than not the same as A. You know what? That's actually more confusing than what the guys originally said. The bottom line is that debates are like a WWE wrestling match, okay? Now, when you go to a WWE wrestling match, the first thing you do is you wonder why the crap you're at a WWE wrestling match. And the second thing you do is you root for your guy. And if your guy loses, you don't automatically change your support to the other guy. Nothing in your mind changes except for maybe your IQ, and you go on about your day. For me, debates are about learning a lot. It's a lot of information in a concise manner, and it involves less reading than the internet. Now, I am a firm believer in the overall triviality of a politician's stances when compared to his charisma, because of a belief that our electoral process is more akin to a homecoming dance than the united voice of a well-informed people. Also, not all WWE wrestling is stupid, okay? Some of it's hilariously stupid, and I forgot to mention that. Another interesting aspect of a political debate is the underlying assumption that the better debater is the better president. I know a guy who believes we landed on the moon. He actually believes we went up there and walked on the moon. Now, I know he's full of crap, but he's an excellent debater. Does that make him right? Wrong. Exactly. Personally, I enjoy the debates because I'm constantly hoping that one of the candidates will somehow totally accidentally screw up. I want to see an implosion, a meltdown. I want to see a chair get thrown. I want that WWE wrestling. Fine, I sometimes watch WWE wrestling, okay? Whatever. I want these guys to stop being like robots and spouting their pre-programmed drivel. I want them to go off script and either be so awesome that they resoundingly win the debate and get a boost in the polls, or I want them to just mess everything up. Like when Nixon debated JFK and looked all sickly and weird, and JFK was all like, hey, whatever, I'm cool, I'm JFK. Or when Rick Perry couldn't remember that infamous third government agency and then totally made up for it by saying, oops. Admiral James Stockdale, you probably don't remember who that is. He was a highly intelligent war veteran but new to politics, introduced himself at his first debate by saying, who am I? Why am I here? That kind of killed Ross Perot's chances. And of course, there was Al Gore sighing every time George W. Bush talked. That was just rude. So, debates in the past have often been less about the candidate's stances and more about the candidate's demeanors. Should you watch the debates? Absolutely. They're gonna be a ball. Guys, okay, let's pop some popcorn and watch some freaking debates. Yes, this is not forced excitement. This is totally natural. This is what I look like when I'm really pumped about something. It's weird and scary, I know. So tell me why you do or don't watch the debates in the comments section down below. And by the way, I'm not just saying this, you look really nice today. All right, and just so you guys know, keep checking back because every time there's a debate, we're gonna be covering it live. Like you're gonna see us in real time starting on October 3rd at 6 p.m. So mark your calendars. Also, don't forget to check youtube.com/politics for all of the information you could ever possibly want in your head. Please click that like button, subscribe if you haven't, click this annotation for our 5 daily stories. I'm Elliott Morgan, bye.